Hey fellow network marketer, it is William Metsäkylä here. Today tuning in from the yard of our own garden, and today's episode I want to talk about painting a fence. So the previous 2 days I've been painting this fence that you can see right behind me. It used to be ugly brown and like this kind of a only wood color that has gone brownish greenish, and then we decided to paint it. And first of all, first I wanted to paint it to be that way that there would be, you see those back woods, they would be gray, and then the top woods would be white. So I thought that this gray-white color combination would be beautiful. As I started to do it, I think I have a photo of it, so I might be able to put it on top of this video as I speak. So I started to do that, and I thought, you know, up front I thought that it's like the best idea, like it's gonna be the coolest fence that nobody has ever seen. And as I started to do it, a couple of meters got it done, and I just had to realize that this fence was awful. Now, many times what happens is that you get this idea that you want to be your fence in a certain way, and then you tell about it to other people, and then somewhere within you realize that it's not so beautiful after all. But because you once said you want it to be a certain way, your ego doesn't let you to give up on that thought, and you decide to stick with it even though in reality you have already changed your mind. And thank God I'm aware of this process, so I was able to pivot. And yeah, now the next decision was that we're gonna put the whole fence gray, and maybe try those little piles there. Always there's like little piles always in between, so maybe try them white, and if it doesn't work I'm gonna put it gray. But my point is that when it comes to entrepreneurship, when it comes to building your network marketing business, we are many times loudly telling our goals, and we are loudly telling that now we have the new best strategy, and now I'm going to make it, and blah 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 blah. But in reality that always doesn't happen, and you might start trying your new strategy, and then you realize afterwards, in a couple of weeks maybe, that okay, this didn't work. So don't just forcefully try to stick with that model, but be willing to admit if you made a mistake, and if you need to pivot your own strategy. So just be humble enough and understand that at the end of the day nobody really cares. Everybody who doesn't support you wants you to fail, and that's okay. That's always the case, but you are not playing this game for those people. So yeah, you're not here to impress those people. So play the game to the ones who support you, and that's more importantly, play the game for yourself. But I think it's just important thing that I want to quickly say, that you know, sometimes you make mistakes, and be willing to pivot, be willing to adjust, and be willing to give up on that thought that you realize didn't work as well as did in your mind. Now, many times these things, you know, I get a super cool idea, and it's a super cool idea as long as it's in my own head, but when it comes out of my mouth and it comes to actual execution, I realize that okay, this is like the dumbest idea that I've ever had. And yeah, lots of you guys know that we have been now the previous few weeks building with my friend Jarkko online sales funnels for our network marketing business, and there as well, you know, now the launch day that we have for that particular funnel is 1st of October, so that's when we are aiming to be ready. And there has been a lot of pivoting. You know, we were supposed to be ready with so many different things. We started to do intro for our sales video. It was supposed to be done in just a couple of days, but then in reality it took several days, because we did what we thought was good, and then when we got it done we realized that okay, we totally need to pivot, we need to adjust this thing. And same happened with the sales video, same has happened with everything that we have been doing. And so from the time that we were anticipating that we need to put into this project, we have probably doubled or tripled. But yeah, we still have 1.5 weeks to go, so I hope that the next paint we will put to the fence will make it actually finished. So a little bit nervous of it, because I think it's just super, yeah, it's super fascinating to be actually finally launching our mutual project with Jarkko, and to actually start out this funnel network marketing. So I've been doing funnels for for quite a while already, but never done them successfully in the network marketing space. So looking forward to see what's gonna happen. So yeah, as of today's episode, I don't really have anything to update for you. So we are currently on the process of working the sales video. I was today shooting my own clips of it, and Jarkko should do his clips tomorrow. So let's hope that then or for a fact we need to have the sales video done for next Sunday, so I'm then gonna go show clips of that. But yeah, maybe this was it for today's episode. So when you paint your fence, you can have ideas, you can have wild ideas, you can try out your ideas, but we will be willing to pivot and be willing to adjust if you notice along the way that your idea sucked. And don't let your ego step into the game and just, you know, forcefully hold on to that idea because you once said you would make it. So yeah, that would be it for today's episode, and talk to you next Sunday, friend.